Welcome everyone. Let's begin. This is our Animal Frolic fire element. So let's begin seated. The summer fire element has the small intestine and the heart. Energy pathways come through the chest, through the core of the body, out to the fingers. So there's our beautiful Pheonix rising wings. The fire element correlates with the summer. The phoenix or the crane or the bird is the animal frolic. So let's warm up and get to our Pheonix rising Qigong. Have a seat where you can have your feet touch the floor, a lengthened spine, crown of the head tall. And take a few moments to close the eyes or have a downward gaze to tune into the heart, the upper chest with the lungs. Feel the breath, feel the heartbeat inside. Let the rest of the body fade away for a moment as you concentrate your attention on your breath or the heartbeat. Enjoy a few moments of focusing. Let the mind come to one point, the heartbeat or the breath, bringing that awareness inward. And as you're here, you might notice the breath resting or maybe even lengthening as you're sitting. A little longer inhale and exhale, a little lengthened breath as you're settling into your inner landscape where the heart resides. And now, with your awareness of the heart and breath, let's bring awareness to the arms as we illustrate our inhale, as we open the arms to the side and even a little bit behind you, opening the heart a bit, palms up, and on the exhale, come on back to the lap. This can be done with the eyes closed if you're still enjoying this inward focus, but a gentle arch, lifting the heart, opening those palms, and on the exhale, releasing. On your own breath timing, inhaling, feeling that lift and openness through the heart, through the arms, to the fingertips, and releasing comfortably. A few more of these. It might even feel as though you're stretching your wings a bit. Opening, stretching, and then release. Give yourself a chance to now open your eyes as we continue warming the body, tipping ear towards shoulder, and then the other way. Nice and easy, no straining. And now gently release. Bend and straighten the elbows. And then keep the fingertips on the elbows and circle one bent elbow around and then the other. Really opening up the shoulders and that upper back. And then go the other direction. Gently release and shake out those arms. Put your thumbs inside a soft fist and circle your wrists around and around. Other way. And again, shake out those arms and hands. Open up the feet and knees, and take one shoulder to the opposite knee as you bend forward, stretching out the back, creating some openness and awareness in the back of the body. One more, and release. Great. Bringing your feet and knees in front of you, and do a little marching in place. And then open those feet and knees wide. Keep that march going. Once more, coming in. And one final march with those wide knees. Keeping those knees and feet wide. Come to a stop. You can put your hands on your oh no, let's do this one first. So you might want to hold the chair, sitting tall. Lift one heel and then squash the bug. So we're pivoting at the hip and at the ball of the foot. Waking up that hip joint. And now the other side, lift the heel and go ahead and squash the bug. Good. And release. Bringing those feet and knees into you comfortably. Let's come to standing. Come to the side of your chair. And let's work the lower body first as we prepare for our bird in flight or bird dancing. We're going to reach a leg out, bend into that knee, again tracking knee over toe, and push back. Close. Bend, push back, and close. So we're really focusing on the push back and then the stop. Noticing the ankle and the knee bending on that outer leg. Good. One more. Bend, push back. Getting that spring back. And now to the other side. Same thing. Reach out. Bend, push back. Good. This is one of the properties, that recoil and that spring idea, that helps to keep our fascia, the connective tissue that wraps our bones and our muscles, keeps that fascia nice and hydrated and pliable. Good. A few more. Feeling the outside of that hip, outside of that leg. Good. Last one. Push back. Great. All right. So that's what's happening with the lower body. The upper body will first come to the T. We're going to inhale, come up, and by the way, it's the back of the wrists leading, and your fingers and thumb touch, and here's the bird head we create. So inhale up to the T, and then flip the wrist so the heel of the hand comes down. And then the second time we're going to come all the way up as high as you feel comfortable, back of the wrists close together, and then release. Again, the wrists are leading. Inhale up to the T, exhale, release. Inhale, fly, and exhale, lower. Once more with just the arms. Inhale to the T, and release. Inhale up overhead to fly, and exhale, release. Good. A few shoulder rolls, shake it out. Moving the chair away, unless you need it, because you can always do one side at a time if you'd like. But otherwise, we're going to be alternating, have a little space on either side. We're going to begin in soft stance, so long low back, gentle bend in the knees, energy up the front, feeling the lower dantian engaged, meaning your abdominals are contracting just enough, you can still breathe, but they're supporting you. And of course, a nice tall spine. We're going to reach out to one side just like we did, and then we're going to do a toe touch and bring the arms up to the T. Let's try that a couple times. Reach out to the side, side, and when you come back in, good. When you come back to the side, the arms come down and up to the T. Now, when you come to the toe touch, the ball of the foot can touch. have a little support. If that doesn't feel good, then plant the foot the whole way. All right? So that's the first part. The second part is lifted if you choose. So we're going to swing out to the side, and then we're going to lift up overhead and lift the leg as well. Okay? Let's try a few of those. Again, you can hold onto the chair the whole time if you choose. So out to the side and fly. Wings down, push off, fly. And really, it's the stopping and balancing that's the most challenging. Stop and balance. Good. One more, give it a try, and release. Whew. Shake it out. Let's go to the other side. Let's do a few that come up to the T with the toe touch. Oh, that matches. And then we'll do a few with flying. Here we go, out to the other side. Bend, toe touch, arms come up. Again, bend, toe touch. Bend, toe touch. Last one, bend, toe touch, and rest. Let's now do the flying with the arms overhead and the foot off the floor if you choose. Again, you can just have the feet come close together, come to the ball of the foot, or have the leg lifted. Here we go. Out to the side and fly. Out to the side and fly. Side and fly. Last one. Side and fly and rest. Good. Shake it out. Let's do a forward fold to sort of cleanse the palate. So, using the chair or not, go into a forward fold that feels good to you. Now ready to come up, bend both knees. Shift the weight over the feet, hands to the thighs, and come up with the body a bit so you're in chair pose. Feel that lengthened spine from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Abdominals, the lower dantian engaged. Holding here to develop some strength. And then on an exhale, straighten the legs to rise. All right, let's put this together. This is our bird flying, bird dancing, and we could call it the Pheonix flying, Pheonix dancing if you would like. So one of each, one to the T, and then overhead on one side, and then we'll go to the other side. All right, here we go. And bend, and to the T, same side, bend down, and fly. Repeat, down to the T, and down, fly. One more time. Down to the T, down, and fly. Release. That last one you can hold a little longer to challenge your balance if you'd like. Let's go to the other side now. 3 full sets. Starting in that soft stance. Engaging those abdominals just enough. The lower dantian is fired up. Here we go. And bend to the T. Bend down and fly. Down to the T. Down. Push off to fly. Once more. Down to the T. Last one. And balance. Good. Releasing the arms. Releasing the leg. Shake it out. All right. Moving on to Pheonix rising from the ashes. This is a beautiful one where we're going to be circling the arms. So again, working the chest where these meridians, where these energy pathways go through the core of the body out to the fingertips. And it's as though you're taking a t-shirt off. So we're going to be crossing our arms, coming up overhead and then down. Crossing, open up and down. You can alternate which arm is in front. You decide. Let's do one more. Crossing, taking that t-shirt off is the action, and release. So that's what's happening with the upper body. The lower body is going to be in our sort of warrior stance, our 70-30 split or our lunge. So go ahead and take a lunge to one side and just feel as you shift your weight from one foot to the other that you have a really good base. You might want to make it a little wider. You might want to bring it a little bit more narrow or a little wider front back wise. There's so many ways to make this work to be stable with the lower body. So tracking the knees right over the toes, even though they're at different angles. So we're working those rotators in our hips a bit, a little differently. Good, so this is all the action that's going to happen with the lower body. Let's go to the other side. Find that, and again, if you think about how we do warrior, you can think that this is the same position, but we're shifting weight forward and back. Tracking knees over those toes. Again, making an adjustment. I need to shift my back knee a bit, or excuse me, my back foot, because I felt it in my knee. So make the adjustments that you need. Great. So that's what the lower body's doing. That's what the upper body's doing with the arms. But now the core of the body is going to be adding this beautiful forward bend and a beautiful arch. So you can do this with a little bit of core of our spine moving, or you can do it with a lot. You decide. But come to one side. Find that lunge position. Make sure your feet and knees feel comfortable. And really letting those knees bend to lower the center of gravity will help. Bend into the front knee more than the back knee. Now my back knee is not perfectly straight. There's a slight bend still. Because again, with our Qigong, we want energy to flow through the joint. And to do that, it needs to be a soft joint. So we're going to round our body forward and cross the arms. We're going to gently bring the body up and now come into the arch as though we're taking our t-shirt off, and let your face and heart reach for the sky. Opening the arms, let them dangle behind you, and then come forward once more, crossing the arm as you bend forward, and then taking that t-shirt off, circling and looking up. Good, let's try it again. Rounding forward, you might find that that's the exhale. Inhale as you open the chest. Did I say one more? Let's do one more. Exhale forward. And inhale, open. Spread those wings. And gently release by stepping forward. Great. Let's try it to the other side. So find that rocking position. And then stay forward. So really feeling more of the weight over the front leg, but still very grounded with the back leg. Bending forward on your exhale as you cross one arm over the other. Inhale, the weight shifts to the back foot as you gently arch, circling the arms. And exhale, bend forward. Inhale, taking that t-shirt off is the image to open up. Again, rounding forward. And open the chest. Last one, bring those wings forward. Inhale, rise and open. Gently release the arms down by your sides. Step forward. And we did it. Find a place to sit for a few minutes of seated meditation. Enjoy all of those expressions of our animal frolic, our phoenix or bird. Oftentimes we talk about the crane or the rooster, and so there's many different birds, and this one we've decided is going to be our phoenix, relating to the fire element, the heat of summer. So now that you're seated, find your place for seated meditation, closing the eyes, bringing your awareness to Again, your breath or heartbeat. Appreciating that they're always there for you as an anchor, as a support. With this inward focus, you may be aware that your body has increased its circulation and warmth. A beautiful expression of the fire element. Remain with this inward focus for another few moments as I share more about our Pheonix. And this material comes from our friend Inga, one of our wonderful classmates who was inspired to find more about the Pheonix. From an alchemical fire of transformation, there rises up an eternal flame burning up the past and burning up all illusion. From the flame, a phoenix rises. From the flame, a phoenix rises from the ashes. The celestial phoenix is a winged bird. It indicates transcendent spiritualness, our spiritual nature in transition. As we know, Phoenix energy is about fire, transformation, and rebirth. And like the rays of the sun re-emerging after the darkness of night, the Phoenix too rises, liberating the spirit. Fire levels all things, reducing all things to dust, to ashes. Yet out of the ashes of the fire of passion, there rises the capacity for selfless love. Slowly come back to the day, wiggling fingers and toes. Give yourself a chance to stretch and yawn. Thanks for joining our meditation through the seasons. Animal Frolic for the summer fire element, our Phoenix rising. Have a great day.